Hello?
Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Are you trying to excite me or what, sexy lady? Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here. Taking you back for some more Dungeons & Dragons fun with Baldur's Gate 3. Now, when last we left it, we'd penetrated the Silver Sanctum or whatever the hell it's called. Taken down a bunch of goblins, including the priestess, I believe. How the hell we're going to get out of here, I have no idea. I'm actually on the verge of seeing if I can teleport from here out. If I can go to camp at least. 'Cause I'm out of spells and stuff. Can't get to that. It looks like this should be something. Passage, arrow of roaring thunder. Smoke. Smoke powder. Yeah, let's see if we can go to camp. We can. Oh. We can go rest at camp. Okay. And we should do that. Hello, Volo.
Ah, my good fellow.
We did just save him from the goblins.
Setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking.
I'm well aware.
Person had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
So he's got a mind flayer, has he? Parasites, do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
Well, not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
Yeah, I kind of stomped his head into the ground. Killed a mind flayer in its lair aboard the Nautilus, which is not actually true. I'm not gonna lie. Also been infected with one of the parasites.
You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
But I haven't. Metamorphosis? Why don't you tell me more what I'm meant to have been through?
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Well, you can assume it if you want, but I have. Only a disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
I'm not going to ask him to examine me. God knows what this idiot will do. Doubts aside, you should keep your distance from me.
I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Yeah, how do you plan to do that? Let's see what he does.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly...
Ah, you've got one too, don't you?
Dear sweet gods!
Or do you? Quickly shouting, can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Guard with 9 lives. Will is inspired. Okay. All those decided to remain in our camp, having such a learned scholar nearby, might be useful. I'm not sure he's learned. I think he might be an idiot. Anything else to say?
Ah, my good fellow.
Hello.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help with the parasite problem?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
Alright, I'll see you around.
What's up for discussion?
Speak.
Are you sure the crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Kind of wisdom's valuable, it could be. I mean, I'm not a smart guy, so I'm not sure, but...
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Well, unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Never actually heard of you lot until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
Yeah, that's fair.
That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
What about your bats now? I think I've seen this one before.
Better is an
A
opinion,
little bit banterable.
but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Disciplined, it sounds like it needs to be. Alright, I'll see you around then, Lazel.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, there's Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You alright, Gale? You look a bit unwell. Often a bit of magic can't resolve, okay.
You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Oh, yeah? What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
You know, this comes down to you consume raw magic. Tell me more.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance.
Well, if it keeps you alive, I suppose it is to you.
An artifact since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
Oh?
There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
And at the end of all that, I lose valuable artifact. No, honest, sounds terrible. I see no upside to this for me.
Then I suggest you look closer. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Let's see what we've got going on inside.
You become one with Gale's mind, and you can feel something sinister oppressing you. It's inside of you, a mighty darkness radiating from your chest. You could try to push further, but your hold over Gale feels brittle. It won't be easy delving deeper without him noticing.
Come on. I upset him, but ooh. Critical failure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's also not gonna work. Oh well.
What are you... You're using the tadpole against me? You had no right. None at all. I have a good mind to turn around and depart this little company of ours.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that, are you,
I'd
Gale?
rather be alone than spend another moment in the presence of someone inclined to such unjustified invasions of privacy.
Oh, chill out. And in mortal danger twice over, to leave would be foolish enough.
I have to admit, you're right about that. Perhaps my reaction was a tad volatile, the irony of which is not lost on me, though it needs remain so on you for the time being. I hope that the glimpse you caught of my condition convinced you of the urgency in treating it. Can I count on you to give me the artifacts I need?
Alright, you know what? I can. I
As
don't
luck
mind
would have
helping.
it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Go on, then you can have this. Nobody's going to use the glowing shield in our number.
Thank you. Oh, that hit the spot.
Sounds like it.
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter.
Yeah, well, you want to tell me more
Sincerely,
about it?
though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Alright, don't mention it.
My
I'm glad
lord,
to help.
I bow to your boundless kindness.
I'd like to know more, but I'll give you some time. Astarion.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking.
He does have a problem.
I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Unlike you who wants to drain my blood. Yeah. Why don't you tell me about your history?
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
I think it's better if you stay in camp for a while.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
I might take you with me, but I want to talk to someone
Yes, I'll
first.
spend my evenings lounging here. Well, you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Because first of all, I want to see if Rollo will travel with me and what he's about.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Okay,
Not
here you are.
yet, I'm afraid.
He's not a
My
companion, he's
expectations
just a
are fair.
friend. Alright. Astarion, get back with us.
Need something?
Yep, get back with us.
Lead up.
Will! Half-naked Will.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Alright. Fine. Shadow Heart.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
New one for me too, to be honest. The artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Yeah, make sure you do. Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us, though. How did you come by it?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, no wonder
No
you're
matter
racist
the
against the
cost.
Gith.
Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
How can you go all this trouble and not understand why? Aren't you curious?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected.
Well, you're certainly a true
Duty
believer.
demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Well, I'll say that's Admiral Conviction. I don't want to annoy her right now. She's actually proving to be quite useful. Admiral Conviction, although I do think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Alright, we'll let it drop for now. Why were you in pain
The
before?
wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
But you knew more than you were letting on before. More innocent future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
How would she have subjected to such a thing? What's the game?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will.
Oh
Lady
yeah,
Shah
sure. I
has her
forgot. True
reasons.
believer. Yeah. What caused it to hurt you though? Maybe we can do
It's difficult
something.
to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random.
See?
I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How can you manage living with such... Well, I know that because you're a true believer. Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough.
Well, maybe, but you got to understand how shocking it is.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Pain means a lot to the followers of Lady Shah. That must make you a real kinky freak. Let's turn to other matters. Let's talk about your Shah worship, shall we?
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I'm not going to kick it out. I have no problem with Shah worshippers if that's what concerns you.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Well, I have, because you keep talking about her. Why don't you remind me, though? Tell me more.
Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Go on, then. That sounds interesting.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts.
You think hope burdens you?
Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
That must be a sight to see. How exactly do Shah worshippers turn people to their goddess?
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found.
Oh, that must make you busy.
There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I won't cast judgment on your beliefs.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Let's talk about other stuff. I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What do you Shah worship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Tell me something about yourself besides Tadpole.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim.
Huh.
Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Fun facts. I have to invent a thing called Snapple and put it on a bottle top. I have to point out Sour Marky to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
What else you care to share?
I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either.
That's got to be
If I
problems.
manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Well, let's sort that out then. Let's sort that out for you. Let's talk about what happened to us.
What's on your mind?
How am I holding up now?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Fair enough. Change your view. Let's leave then. Alright. Let's go rest.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Hello?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Are you trying to excite me or what, sexy lady?
You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
See what's in her mind.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
Be strong. Persuasion. Just exhausted. Or your blade before you do something. Medicine. It's just a fever. Rest. Rest will break it. Deception. You see how far gone you are. Give me that blade. I'll make it quick. Just a fever. Rest will break it.
I cannot trust my own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Watching? Come up to me like that again and we'll have to party, my lady. Hey, you trying to get me all excited or what? Hello?
I came just in time. You are transformed.
Who are you? Isn't that who I selected as Guardian at the beginning? Not sure, but I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't honestly remember. I know your voice, I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again.
Oh, you're why I didn't die falling from the ship.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Sounds good. Not becoming a mind flayer. Sounds good.
We haven't much time, so listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
Potential within you.
I've got to keep control.
From that Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it.
I was
will
actually
keep
thinking
it
that
from
way.
Consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Well, given you seemingly saved my life before and seem to be helping me now, and this parasite's proving useful.
The fate of Faerun, a fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential.
Fair enough.
I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
Sounds good.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Well, thank you. Another lovely lady surrounding us. And got one or two handsome chaps as well. Now, Lae'zel, let's have a... Oh, hang on. What about you, Yolo? You've got an exclamation above your head.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Turned up anything? What?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Yeah, no. Get that bloody thing put away. No. Put that bloody thing away.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
No, you stress out about me. I'm fine. I got a spiritual protector.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is gate deception.
Actually, I think this one might be right. But given your view of mind plays, etc., let's change the subject.
As you wish.
Mia, have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Oh, yeah?
I was too hasty to judge you.
That's
I
fair.
thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I mean, at least one of them I've been called before, but... what about now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle.
You like dominant,
You've
do
proven
you?
your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another.
Yeah, sure.
And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Girlfriend got an issue. Hold on, you're coming on to me.
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same.
Well, there you go.
Do you?
I mean, after you came at me with that knife and kind of got my pulse racing, yeah, I want to share my body with you.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine.
Or I'll take
Until
what's
that
mine.
night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Like I said, or like you said, I'm the dominant one. Have a word with Alma after that dream, though.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer.
Yeah, Kenny got told the same thing.
An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
You don't believe this was a real person talking to you then?
A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. Was there something you wish to ask?
This condition of yours, why does it require
Think
magic?
of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Alright, I'll see you around. Have a look at Astarion. See what you made of that dream, Astarion. How does a vampire see that
I
sight?
had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
I did.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one. Take every advantage we can get. Let's explore these powers and see where they take us.
Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites.
Well, we do seem to have a
Now, was there anything
protectress.
else?
Alright, I'll see you around. And you, half-naked Will.
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me.
Not just you,
Tempting as
Will.
these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is. The tadpole's little trick.
Oh, I think you're wrong on that one.
No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by elithid worms.
How could you distrust such a beauty? I think we should hear this dream figure. Maybe these powers could be
I
useful.
wouldn't advise it. Play with fire, and you get burned. That's always the way of it.
I'd like you to wait in... no, let's leave. And you, Shadowheart, what do you make of this one? Oh, darkness
Did you
lover.
have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
Yeah, we both did. Happened to you as well, huh?
I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
I don't think there's
Fine.
anything new there.
What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Oh. So she's getting a little infatuated, is she? Well, it's time to leave. And we are all healed up. Oh. What's that? Drake General die. Combine this dye with an equipment to alter the colours of fabric, etc. What's this? Laser of Benevolence. You inspire an ally using bardic inspiration. I don't have a bard. You gain 4 temporary hit points. Peculiar clothing chest. Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. Right. This is Building Adventurers Pack. Let's open that as well. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. You're our archer. Potion of Flying. Potion of Mind Reading. Potion of Featherfall. Elixir of Hell Giant Strength. Ah! Didn't see that was all there. I guess we can keep all them on. Mask of the Shapeshifter. Shapeshift, level 1 illusion spell. Give that to Will.
The pride of the gate.
Oh, you can't wear that unless... You know what? That looks good. Rapier. Oh, you can't do dual, can you? 2 to 9, 2 to 5.
How delicious.
That's 4 to 7. Right, so that should definitely be in the off. Well, no, offhand. There. I don't have any more thieves stuff to it. No. Alright, let's have a look at alchemy. Bolts. All we've got right now.
On my way.
Wasn't really expecting to find new treasures in camp.
Use?
Let's see what else we might find. Alright, leave camp.
Seems simple enough.
Well, at least we're recovered now. Interesting. Look into all of this. Hang on, Shadowheart looks like she's got something on her mind.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me.
Okay.
At least from what I can remember.
I'm all ears.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Yeah, sometimes I like that. Overlords, Mother Superiors, all the rest. You think she'll ever relent and make you Dark Justiciar? I must say, in his new hat, Willie's looking fine.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion. A distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Well, let's make it happen then. Thanks for sharing. Let's make it happen. Alright. Let's just have a look at our journal. Done Nettie, done that. Haven't done Anti-Ethel. Haven't done Halcyon. Haven't done the crash. Personal quest, embrace your potential, explore new powers. Discover the artifact secret, find more about the artifact. Druid's Grove. Searching for Halcyon, still underway. Nautiloid Crash region, find a night song. Reach a temple that is rumoured to contain night song. Oh, we might not get that. Search the cellar, destroy the ancient tome, or unlock it. Key gem. I don't know where we would get that. Companions, Daughter of Darkness. Find the Dark Justiciar's lair. Shadowheart shown interest in finding the lair of Dark Justiciar. Later Frontiers. Shadowheart revealed all of this, yes. A pale elf. And that Stadium was a slave from the SARS. All of this will reveal itself over time. Okay. Well, join us next time, my friends, where we'll press on through the temple. Now we've got some healing, I don't feel so bad about it. Now we know we can always return to camp whenever we need. Alright, hit the like, comment, subscribe if you want the channel to grow. See you around.